What's up, comrades? It's Scapegoat here, and in this tutorial series we are going to be covering the complete Odin 2 synthesizer. We are going to be going over all the modules, all the parameters, everything you need to know to start creating sounds that are ready to be used in your next productions. One thing to note is that we will be using the official Odin 2 guide by TheWaveWarden. I will leave a link in the description down below so you can follow along. This is meant to be more of a visual guide for people who are more visual learners. Also, download links for the synth are in the description box below and everything you need to know to get started. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's start with the actual interface of the plugin. At the top here, you're given 3 oscillators and you have some various different options of oscillators to choose from. We are going to be going over those more in depth in the next video. Next, you have your 3 filter slots and you are given some various options as well. Then you have your amplifier module along with your distortion module here in the center. We also have the effects section with different effects you can choose from delay, phaser, chorus, flanger, reverb. Then we have our envelope section. You are given 4 ADSR envelopes in total. You have your amplitude envelope, your mod envelope, your filter envelope, and global envelope. Under the envelope section, you're also given 4 LFOs in total. You have your LFO1, LFO2, you also have an LFO3, and a global LFO as well. You're also given a global panel down here, and it's also connected with some features that are also on the top panel up here. And you also have your XY panel as well. There's also the modulation matrix, which we are going to be going into detail. And we also have the arpeggiator and your preset library. Within the preset library, you could save presets and also load presets by using the import, the export, and also the new button down here. Also, to save a preset, you can go over to this section in the preset library and you'll notice the save button. So once you hit save, you can go ahead and save your preset as well. Next, we have routing. So the routing of this synth is very interesting and something to know as you're creating sounds for this synth. And so I kind of have it up here so you can kind of get an idea for what the signal flow looks like. So on the graphical user interface, you have these buttons that sort of look like play buttons or arrow buttons. They're actually routing buttons that you can toggle on and off. You also have these buttons here that have numbers. There's like 1, 2, and 3. Also on the other side, you have an F1 button as well. And those are filter input buttons. Going back to these arrow buttons here, these are considered filter output buttons. You also have the ability to scale the interface if you'd like, if you're using a bigger display. Over in the top corner over here, you have the 100% scaling and also the 150% option. Right next to the scaling options, you do have a question mark button, which will provide you with further help options as well. And that basically covers the chapter 1 section of the WaveWarden guide and our intro section. For the next video, we are going to be going over the oscillator section, so stay posted for that one. I hope you found this one helpful. Until next time.